Mindset Alchemy, transforming your reality from the inside out. Welcome to the BlackCEO podcast, where we dive deep into the minds of extraordinary individuals who are reshaping our world. Today, we're in for a treat that's going to flip your perspective upside down and inside out. We're exploring the fascinating realm of mindset transformation. And trust me, by the end of this talk, you'll be itching to rewire your own brain. Our guide on this journey is none other than the incomparable Tanisha Bowman, a true force of nature in the world of personal and professional development. Tanisha isn't just another self-help guru spouting feel-good platitudes. No, she's a mindset alchemist, turning the lead of limiting beliefs into the gold of unlimited potential. Her work has touched thousands of lives, sparking a ripple effect of transformation that's changing the very fabric of our society. Tanisha's impact is nothing short of revolutionary, and today we're lucky enough to tap into her wellspring of wisdom. Now, before we dive in, I want you to do something for me. Take a moment to think about the biggest challenge you're facing right now. Got it? Good. Now, brace yourself, because by the end of this talk, you might just realize that the solution to that challenge is sitting right between your ears. Intrigued? Let's get started. First things first, let's talk about the elephant in the room, our minds. You know, that chatty, sometimes annoying, often misleading voice in our heads that seems to have an opinion on everything. Well, here's a mind-bending fact for you. According to Tanisha, a whopping 90% of the barriers between negative and positive interactions are created by our own self-limiting beliefs. That's right, folks. We're our own worst enemies and we didn't even know it. But here's where it gets interesting. Tanisha shared a story about a business owner who was up to their eyeballs in problems, employee issues, customer complaints, you name it. This poor soul had been through the ringer, facing wrongful dismissal lawsuits that left emotional scars deeper than the Grand Canyon. Their mind had become a minefield of negative thoughts, ready to explode at the slightest provocation. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's it then. Game over, right? Wrong. This is where the magic of mindset transformation comes in. Our intrepid business owner decided to take a leap of faith. They dove headfirst into the murky waters of self reflection. Armed with nothing but determination and a newfound understanding of the power of mindset, they started catching those pesky negative thoughts like Pokemon, but way less fun. I'm a failure became I'm learning and growing. See, my employees hate me transformed into I have an opportunity to build stronger relationships. It wasn't easy, and there were times when they probably wanted to throw in the towel and go live in a cave, but they persisted. And you know what? The results were nothing short of miraculous. Employee relations improved, customer satisfaction skyrocketed, and our business owner, well, they started looking forward to Monday mornings. I know, shocking, right? But here's the kicker. This isn't some isolated incident. Tanisha has seen this transformation happen time and time again. It's like watching a caterpillar turn into a butterfly, except instead of growing wings, people grow new neural pathways. And let me tell you, those new pathways, they're the express lanes to success. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, that's great for business owners, but what about us regular folks? I'm just trying to get through the day without spilling coffee on my shirt. Well, hold on to your hats because this next bit is for you. Tanisha introduced me to this concept called a growth mindset. Now, don't roll your eyes just yet. This isn't some new age mumbo jumbo. It's backed by science and it's changing lives faster than you can say neuroplasticity. Imagine two people faced with a challenging task. Let's call them Fixed Fred and Growth Grace. Fixed Fred looks at the task and thinks, nope, can't do it. I'm just not good at this stuff. He's already given up before he's even started. Poor Fred. Now, Growth Grace, she looks at the same task and thinks, this is tough, but I bet I can figure it out with some practice. See the difference? Grace isn't necessarily more skilled than Fred, but her mindset gives her a massive advantage. Tanisha shared a fascinating story about a company that was struggling to keep up in a rapidly changing market. They were like a dinosaur watching the meteor approach, knowing extinction was imminent unless they did something drastic. So, what did they do? They went all in on cultivating a growth mindset throughout the organization. They implemented mindset assessments, coaching programs, and even brought in a mime to demonstrate fixed versus growth mindset. Okay, I made that last part up, but wouldn't that be fun? The results were astounding. Innovation shot through the roof. New ideas were flowing like wine at a Greek wedding, and the company didn't just survive, it thrived. They went from being the dinosaur to being the meteor, disrupting their entire industry. But here's the thing, and this is crucial. So listen up. Knowing about the power of mindset transformation And the importance of a growth mindset isn't enough. It's like knowing the winning lottery numbers, but not buying a ticket. You got to take action. This brings us to the third and perhaps most crucial point that Tanisha hammered home: the importance of taking that first step. It's about moving from knowledge to action, from I should to I am. Tanisha told me about an entrepreneur who was stuck in a rut. They were consuming information like it was going out of style: books, podcasts, seminars, you name it. But they were stuck in what Tanisha calls a consumer mindset. They were taking in all this knowledge, but not actually doing anything with it. Sound familiar to anyone? This entrepreneur decided to shift gears and adopt what Tanisha calls a transformer mindset. Now, before you start imagining Optimus Prime, let me explain. A transformer mindset is all about taking what you learn and using it to create value for others. It's about seeing challenges as raw materials for growth and innovation. Our entrepreneur friends started looking at their experiences, even the painful ones, as fuel for their journey. They began collaborating more, seeking out diverse perspectives, and focusing on how they could contribute value to others. The result? They didn't just transform their business, they transformed their entire life. They found more freedom in their time, their finances improved, their relationships deepened, and they discovered a sense of purpose that had been missing before. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but is it really possible for me? And to that, I channel my inner Tanisha and say emphatically, yes, you still can. No matter where you are in life, no matter what challenges you faced, you have the power to transform your mindset and in turn, transform your life. But and this is a big but, it won't happen overnight, and it certainly won't happen without effort. Mindset transformation isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's like going to the gym for your brain. You wouldn't expect to bench press 300 pounds on your first day, right? The same goes for rewiring your brain. It takes consistent practice, self reflection, and a willingness to challenge your own beliefs and assumptions. So, what can you do differently after hearing this message? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here are 3 actionable steps you can take right now. First, start paying attention to your thoughts. Become the Sherlock Holmes of your own mind. Notice when you're falling into patterns of negative self talk or limiting beliefs. That catch yourself in those moments and challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is this just a belief I've held on to for too long? You might be surprised at what you discover. Second, embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. The next time you face a difficult situation, instead of thinking, I can't do this, try thinking, this is a chance for me to learn and improve. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Even Einstein had to learn his ABCs before he could revolutionize physics. Third, take action. Start small if you need to, but start. Maybe it's reading a book on mindset transformation, practicing daily affirmations, or seeking out a mentor who embodies the growth mindset you aspire to. Whatever it is, take that first step. As the ancient Chinese proverb says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Or in this case, the journey of 1,000 neural connections begins with a single thought. As we wrap up, I want you to feel the passion that Tanisha exudes when she talks about the transformative power of mindset change. This isn't just about business success or personal achievement. It's about unlocking your full potential and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Imagine waking up every day excited about the possibilities that lie ahead. Imagine facing challenges with confidence, knowing that each obstacle is an opportunity for growth. Imagine the impact you could have on your family, your community, and the world when you're operating from a place of empowerment rather than limitation. That's the power of mindset transformation. That's the gift that Tanisha Bowman is sharing with the world. And that's the invitation I'm extending to you today. But here's the thing, and I want you to really let this sink in. This isn't just about you. Your mindset doesn't exist in a vacuum. When you transform your mindset, you're not just changing your life, you're changing the lives of everyone around you. You become a beacon of possibility, a living, breathing example of what's possible when we break free from our self imposed limitations. Think about it. What could our world look like if we all embraced a growth mindset? What problems could we solve? What innovations could we create? What wounds could we heal? The ripple effects of your mindset transformation could be world changing. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Every great movement, every paradigm shift, every leap forward in human progress started with the change in mindset. The abolition of slavery, the civil rights movement, the push for gender equality, all of these began when someone dared to think differently, to challenge the status quo, to believe that change was possible. So I leave you with this challenge. Will you be that catalyst for change? Will you dare to transform your mindset and, in doing so, begin to transform the world around you? Remember, as Tanisha so powerfully reminds us, you still can. You can transform your mindset. You can overcome your self limiting beliefs. You can embrace a growth mindset and become a transformer in your own life and in the lives of those around you. The choice is yours. But remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your transformation starts now. You still can. So, what are you waiting for? The world is waiting for the unleashed potential that lies within you. It's time to unlock it. It's time to transform. It's time to become the person you were always meant to be. Thank you.